Hey guys, so come and bake my first sourdough with me. They said I had to feed the starter that I was given, so here I am doing 50 grams of flour, and it's just plain all-purpose flour. Look at me, I waste some of the things, man. And then I'm going to do 50 grams of room temperature water because it's supposed to be 1-to-1 ratio. Now, let me just put out a disclaimer. I am not a professional baker by any means, but this experience brought me so much joy. So much joy. When I was successful. And I can tell you, I am so grateful to all my tribe because I have texted the pros. I texted them multiple times. I thought I killed my starter at one point. It never rise and bubble up. I'm gonna see all the videos supposed to say. But they never let me felt like I was a bother. So I went down the rabbit hole, guys. And let me just tell you, I watched 50 million tons of videos and all of that. So here I'm just showing you where I got this kit on Amazon, by the way, this sourdough kit. And I fed it and I was showing you where I left it and I put it in a little warm area. So now I take out 125 grams of starter in this. And I'm following this recipe from this guy. I will tag his page down below, and he followed the sourdough mama. And I'm just using half because he was baking two loaves, and me just cut the ingredients in half, so everything kind of come close, right? So I did 125 grams of starter, and then I guess the water measurement would have be like 362. I just round it up to 363, and then and that's warm water, and then it's 500 grams of bread flour I use. So I'm gonna measure everything according to them gram things. So all I did was just zero back the scale to get the individual measurements, and then I use that something here, but I have to remember the name of it to mix up all of them ingredients. But you know, as a Jamaican American, I normally use my hand when I'm kneading flour, so I just use this for kind of get the first set of mess through and mix it up so that things not itch up on my hand. And clean hands, guys, clean hands if you're gonna be kneading your dough and all that stuff. We already know that, right? So I mixed that up, and you're supposed to just let it sit on the counter and sit. And I didn't include all the steps because the video would be too long in my opinion, and I like short videos, especially when I'm watching YouTube videos. So you just let that set, it rise, it do what it have to do. And here I am putting it in the Dutchie. Come me buy a Dutch oven, come I never did have one. And they say you must bake it like 20 minutes covered, and then I take it off and I bake it for another 20 minutes uncovered until it come up crispy. I did all I try draw some fancy drawing in there with a razor blade, and you're supposed to score it because your bread are going on to burst. So that's the purpose. But look at that. Let me put it on the table. Cause me, I go cut my bread. You hear that? Bombat. My God, this is hard. But you hear that crunch? You hear that crunch? Camera, I'll drop down. But look at that. Look at that softness. Look at that softness. Yeah,
gonna eat this with butter. Mmm. Mm-hmm. I did it. What about I watch you crazy?
Thanks for watching. Bye.